Hello and welcome back everyone, I'm Day-Glo Buffalo and this is Let's Play Thimbleweed Park. When we last left off, we were trying to get some theremin music playing on the radio because apparently Willie needs that to repair the watch. Now, you may notice that the starting position is different than the ending position from the last video. And that has a very specific reason, nothing too earth-shattering, but I looked around a little bit on the internet about, you know, getting characters to travel around quicker because Ray can travel around very quickly because she has the map. So all you have to do is look at the map and you can go wherever you need her to go. All the others don't.
Hey, Clownface.
Please don't interrupt me. Thank you. Anyway, so it was kind of annoying for the others to have him walk around the whole time. I did a bunch of edits in the other videos for just randomly walking around. And so I wanted to figure out if there was a better way of doing it, and there actually is. And, you know, I could have figured that out by myself, but of course, yeah, I didn't. It has so many things in this game. So, all you need to do is go back to the Quickie Pal.
Welcome to Quickie Pal. Can I help you find anything?
And we have county maps now because after we procured our own map, the sheriff decided to put them back since his ruse about not having people not having maps and therefore not being able to access the rest of the area had failed.
Let me know if I can help you find anything.
I don't think you need to help me if I can just grab them. Yes, I can just grab them. So.
How about that sunset?
Yeah, how about that? So we grabbed a bunch of additional maps, and we can now, hold on, give a map to Dolores.
Thanks a lot.
Give one to Reyes.
Happy to help.
And give one to Ransom the Clown, who's probably gonna tell us to beep off.
What the f? You can't carry this?
Exactly what I thought. Anyway, so now basically all the characters can fast. Another thing I discovered is that we can switch between characters using the numbers on our keyboard. So basically we're switching between Ray and Reyes and Ransom, blanked on his name there for a second, and so on, just by using the numbers. So, about that theremin music. Now, I have no idea how we're gonna get. I don't even know where we can get theremin music because, well, I haven't seen a theremin so far in the game, and yeah, the radio seems pretty intent of playing their hostile takeover music, which is not very theremin-y in genre. So, yeah. We might just have to go back to trying to get the key to the factory. Now, it's been a couple of days since I last played, and I was thinking about I don't know if I mentioned that before, but the bank manager mentioned that if you try and call him and, you know, do the whole, like, obscene caller thing, he says the obscene caller just makes a bunch of moans and weird noises. And which made me think that maybe Franklin is the only one who, you know, he moans, he wails,
Mom always said I wouldn't amount to much.
and he despairs. He's a one-stop scary noise shop. Of course, he doesn't have a phone, but then that made me think. Luckily, we can just randomly access the rooms, apparently. Now, can he zap a phone? Yes, he can. course, the problem being that I have no idea what the number of the bank is. So let's see. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's see. No, here we had case gum. What was the name of the bank? Something with savings, safety savings, S? Oh, Safely First Bank. 8019. Okay. So, Franklin, let's go. 8019.
Hello, Safely First Savings. Your money is in our hands. Is anyone there?
Whale. Despair. Boo. Let's try.
Is that you again?
Whale, despair, boo, mwahahaha. Well, that sounds... Let's try whale.
It sounds like you, but I'm not sure.
See, whale, howl, boo.
Boo! I'm almost certain you're the same obscene caller as before.
Uh-huh. I think we're getting somewhere. Ooh, moan.
Moan.
It is you. That's right. Keep it your moaning. I'll get you. Keep talking. I've almost traced you.
Moan. Rattle, rattle, chains, chains. Scary ghost noise. Ooh.
Oh, wait. He's being distracted. Hold on. I probably should have used the map, but it's too late now. We're just about at the bank.
I've got better things to do than to listen to a moaner.
Okay. Whoops. No!
Hello, Safely First Savings.
Damn it.
Your money is in our hand.
Let's see.
That doesn't use electricity.
So he can zap. Well, that makes sense. He can zap anything with electricity. Anyway, so 8019, right?
Hello,
Okay.
Safely First Savings. Your money is in our hands.
So we've got
Is anyone
Ray's in
there?
position. So now we have...
Whoa.
Is that you again?
Despair.
It sounds like you, but I'm not sure.
Guess it doesn't matter which of these we actually use.
I'm almost certain you're the same obscene caller as before.
Moan.
It is you. That's right. Keep it your moaning. I'll get you. Keep talking. I've almost traced you.
Right, he turned around.
Moan.
Why do you think you can waste my time like this?
Yes!
I've got better things to do
Let's
than
get
to
out of
listen
here
to a
before he
moaner.
notices. So, we got the factory key. I didn't actually expect that to work. That was really lucky that I thought maybe Franklin can zap the phone. Little time away from the game actually helps me. How about that? So, now that everybody has a map, we can pretty quickly move them over to the factory. I don't know if we need everybody there, but well, at least because everybody has some mission that they have to do at the factory, right? Evidence that Dad didn't start the factory fire. And while the watch is somewhere else. Okay, so yeah. He has a mission at the factory as well. Then, Ransom. He just wants to break into the factory randomly. Oh well, since we can do it quickly now, let's just move him over there as well. Actually, what is this? I don't think I ever noticed this trail up here. Probably because it doesn't lead anywhere. I never thought that it might actually be an option to go. Whoa, I was scared for a second she didn't have a map. Where can we go around? Nothing pops up. So that just might be a red herring, or maybe something that'll pop up later. And actually thinking about it, there's another trail down here, which doesn't seem to lead anywhere. Interesting. Well, doesn't seem like there's anything we can do right now, so let's get Dolores to the factory as well. Good thing she's such a fast walker. Okay, so we have everybody gathered at the pillow factory. So, here we go. Big reveal, this better work. Pillatronics factory personnel only. Danger condemned, no trespassing. And foreclosed by order of Safely First Savings. Is there anything over here? No, that's just the side view of the factory. And nothing else. And this probably leads back, yep, to the road. Alright. So. Let's see. Use factory key. And padlock and chain.
The key fits.
Nice. Walk to factory. So what do we have? We've got some barrels here. We've got... This just goes back to the gate. Nothing we can do with barrels. There's a time clock. Ooh. What is this? Like a Nixie clock? Of course, these probably aren't Nixie tubes. They're some kind of specially made Pillatronics tubes, but... there's probably a tube missing here, which reminds me, I am missing a tube. Anyway, I was saying, a Nixie clock. Those are cool. Unfortunately, they cost a crap ton of money. Right. Let's preemptively go back to the radio station for a second. And, use tube puller on the 1138 tube.
KSCUM's phone system is now out of order.
Which we might need. I wouldn't be surprised if the 1138 tube is the one that we need for this. Okay, we can't. I was thinking that maybe we could interact directly. So first of all, let's move Reyes out of the way. No, not Reyes, that's Ray. Couldn't they give him like different names than Ray and Reyes? They're very, very similar, unless that is going to be a plot point at some point in the story. So we've got a general vacuum tube and the 1138 tube. A general tube is probably not going to work.
It doesn't work in that.
Let's see if the 1138 tube works.
It doesn't work in that.
No! And we don't have any other tubes. I don't know, it just seemed like... Here, just seems like it's missing some... Well, it's missing something, and I thought this was going to be a tube. But, maybe not, or... Maybe... something else. Like a poopsie. Can we put the can of poopsie in there?
I don't want to waste it on that.
Alright, well that didn't work. Let's see if there's anything else out here. Got a smashed window. An archway. Another smashed window that, however, we cannot interact with. Then Pillowtronics, the mechanized pillow factory of the future, established 1954. Walk the pillow guy.
I see someone shot up the Pillow Man.
Huh.
Pillowtronics, the mechanized pillow factory of the future. Established 1954.
Oh, we've got another time clock here. That is also doesn't have anything here, so I presume that red means the door is closed and green means the door is open, and so we'll probably have to affect the time so that the factory doors open. Doortron 3000.
It's a Doortron 3000, but it's missing its tube.
Uh-huh. We do have a tube.
Nothing happens. Their lights.
Okay, that's not very useful.
The doors are locked, and there's no place for a key.
But there is a speck of dust. Hold on. And this is where this part ends. So, whoa. Electric truck. On, off. Restraining bolt.
It's a heavy-duty restraining strap and bolt, and needs a wrench to loosen it.
We do have a wrench.
It's an old discharged battery bolted into the truck. It looks like the battery is dead.
So let's see, we have a wrench, so can we use the wrench on the restraining bolt? Yes, we can.
It's an old discharged battery.
And we got ourselves a battery, an empty battery, which we'll probably have to charge. I mean, that makes sense. I'm trying to both look at what the stuff that I find and look for specks of dust. We got a corroding silo.
There's a radiation sign on this silo. Must be radioactive waste.
Oh goody! Why don't you stand really close to it? That reminds me of Half-Life when in the beginning, in the opening part where you're riding on the tram, it says if you like that you have to get radiation screenings right as you like drive through an area where a big like vat of green goo is leaking all over the place. And this is the same thing. Oh, but we have an open door. How about that? Well, first of all, and most importantly, we have a speck of dust. So we've got factory map.
It's a map of the abandoned factory.
Well, no kidding. Huh. Wasn't, Reyes' dad the the guard, and here's the watch. So yeah, that is most probably Ray's his dad, his mom, Ray is himself, and their dog.
How touching. If you like kids and pets, which I don't.
Of course you don't. You don't seem like the type. So, there's nothing of any importance here? Oh, filthy paper.
It's a piece of paper with years of filth.
So, did we grab the filthy paper? Because it doesn't... Walk to skanky paper. Then we got the filthy, the wrinkled paper, the skanky paper. Oh, we have to get to something below. Worthless paper. Let's... Discharged paper. Crumpled paper. Torn paper. And scrap of paper. But none of it shows up in our inventory, so let's look at the handbook.
This is probably filled with clues and puzzle solutions.
Okay. Security Handbook. Pilotronics Incorporated. Factory security is very important to us. The Pilotronics factory contains highly proprietary machinery and technology. A breach of security is a breach of each of us. A breach of each of us. How nicely put. When making the rounds, be sure to check into each security box within 5 minutes of the last box. Wow. When the correct time is entered, the station light will turn green. The factory AI is engaged. It's important to never enter the factory unless the SR-01s have been disengaged. Pilotronics Incorporated will not be responsible for any death or dismemberment that results in failure to shut down all factory AI before entering. Failing to check in at the proper times could result in factory lockdown. If factory lockdown occurs, the PF-001 master tube may need to be reset. The CEO is the only one with the proper instructions for resetting the PF-001. For security and timecode information, call 2803. Approved, Charles Chuck Edmund, Pilotronics CEO. I didn't understand any of this. So each security box within 5 minutes of the last box, which is probably the various thingies that we saw outside. These guys. So we have to check in those within 5 minutes.
I can't open
of each
that.
other.
I can't push that. I can't pull that. That doesn't seem to close. I don't want to pick that up.
I don't see any way of interacting with this, though. Oh. No, I thought for a second the time had changed to 5:06, but alas, no it didn't. Hold on a second, let's bring in Ray. I want him to take a look at that picture. And maybe even at the security manual, maybe he's got something to add, some kind of info.
It would be nice to have this photo of my family. I'll leave it here as evidence until after we're all done.
Okay.
I was cute as a kid. I miss Dad. There's his watch in the photo.
All right. Not a whole lot of information. Can we maybe, if we give the handbook to Reyes?
Thanks.
So hold on a second. Factory eyes engaged. Important to never enter the factory unless the SR01s have been disengaged. Are SR01s tubes that we maybe have to install? Oh no, I thought it was a broken window we could interact with, but I think I'm wrong.
It's locked and there's no handle. Thinking.
Let's try something. Take a quick run over to YouTube.
She's too far away.
Hey there! Let's go over to the counter where we can talk. Well, hi. Welcome to Ricky's YouTube. Oh, I thought you feds had left town already. What with that murder being solved and everything?
Just dotting the I's and crossing the T's, ma'am.
Just dotting the I's and crossing the T's, ma'am.
Well, good luck with that. What can I do for you, hun?
You must feel safer now that the killer's behind bars. Do you have any vacuum tube jokes?
You must feel safer now the killer is behind bars.
Well, heck no. I feel worse than ever. I just can't believe poor old Willie would do something like that. If it is true, I just don't know what to think about this town anymore.
But the evidence says Willie is the killer.
Oh, evidence schmevidence. I've known Willie since I was a girl, and he ran a watch repair business. And you can just bet your sweet patootie that man wouldn't hurt a fly.
You really think Willie is innocent?
I'm so sure he didn't do it, I would eat a hot dog from the diner if he did. And I know Dave drops them on the floor when he replaces the really pixelated ones.
Ew.
Exactly. Maybe I'm in denial, but I just don't see Willie as a murderer. No way, no how.
Do you have any vacuum tube jokes?
No, I don't know any vacuum tube jokes. But I do know some bakery humor from my cake shop days. Want to hear one?
Sure.
Why did the baker ask for an advance on his paycheck?
Because he had a drug problem? Because he needed to buy more flour? Because he owed his bookie tax evasion?
Because he needed the dough. I love a good bakery joke.
I get it, because dough is slang for money.
And yes, and needed with a K means something else too. One bakery joke, please.
Goodbye.
Don't be a stranger, hun.
So the SR01s are maybe not tubes? And then the PF001 is something else well, master tube, but only the CEO has the proper instructions for resetting the PF001. So we checked everything here. There's nothing over here, but there's probably something behind this guy. So we need to find a way to charge the battery. In order to... There's probably another door behind there, another one of these time clock thingies. Oh, but the Doortron
The doors are locked,
3000
and there's
is
no
missing
place for a key.
a tube. Which might just be where we have to put in the PF001, But we can just try. We can start trying with the tubes that Dolores has on her. But you know what? To keep up the suspense, I'm gonna end this video here, and we'll try using the tubes on the Dortron in the next video, which probably won't work anyway, but I guess we'll have to see. For now, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like or a comment below, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next part, so until then, have a good one.